Okay, here we are back in Grandia 2. So where we last left off, we went ahead and retrieved, what's her name again? Elena, I think, from the Garmia Tower. And the reason for that was their mission failed, so we need to have a word with the priest to figure out what to do next. And the good news is the people here haven't been butchered in our absence, which means it's not quite the end of the world, at least yet. Father Carius, I... Elena, are you the only one to make it back? Where are the others? What has happened? During the ceremony, oh father. Oh child. You have said enough for now. Rest, and speak on these things a later time. Well, anyway, my job here is done. You paid me enough. I wasn't exactly the most successful bodyguard. But what the hell was that ceremony about? Mr. Ryudo, you must be tired. We shall prepare some warm food for you. Come, please. Come inside. Elena, you as well. I can't tell you much about the ceremony, but the last I saw, and this sounds odd, Elena had grown these black wings. Anyway, we cut out of there pretty damn fast. Father, I had wings. Hush now, Elena. You are tired. Go to your room and get some rest. Understood? Yes. Father? So the ceremony was a failure, and Elena possessed by the wings. You mind filling me in, Chief? Try finishing your sentences. I knew it would be dangerous, yet, even so, we had to do it. The wings had to be sealed. The wings of Valmar, Ryudo. The wings of darkness. What? As Granus is the god of light, so Valmar is the devil of darkness. Long ago, the two met in battle, as was ordained. The battle between good and evil, right? Everyone knows the fairy tale. Valmar was defeated, yes, but not destroyed. Even now, the Foul One prepares for the coming of eternal night. This is new. Valmar grows in power with each passing day, seeking to break the seals which for a time have kept the darkness bound. As is foretold in Scripture, the day of darkness is at hand. The world groans with the heaviness of Valmar's rebirth. The devil seeks again to blot out the light of Granus. Valmar will return our world to darkness, then destroy it. Sadly, even the power of our Pope, Zerens Innocentius, is not enough to ward the seals against the very darkness itself. Yet it is the work of myself and my brethren to prevent the advent of that day when all light shall fade away. Were it not so, I would have not sent my daughter to that doomed ceremony. Your daughter? Tessa? The sealing ceremony failed, and if what you say is true, not only did it fail, but Elena has become possessed by Valmar's accursed wings as well. What happens next? The pieces of Valmar devour the soul of those they possess, and have I reverted to calling her Elena, or have I been saying Elena? I don't even remember which one's the actual proper name for her. I think it was Elena. Our dear Elena. Once she is emptied, the wings will move on to another host. This is how Valmar feeds, gathering strength to re-enter our world. The fetters will be loosed. Ryudo, will you lend us our services again? Will you help Elena be her bodyguard? These sad events may yet be made to work in our favor. I wish to send Elena to Granus Cathedral immediately. It is rumored that His Holiness, Zera, knows of an ancient sacrament which has the power to cleanse the soul of darkness. The rite would free Elena, Elena, we'll stick with that one, and shield others from the taint of evil. We may again be able to seal the wings away. Such an act would delay Valmar's return. However, those that follow darkness will not sit idly as our plans come to fruition. I'm sorry, were you waiting for me to give a damn? No, Ryudo. I wait for you to recognize an opportunity. For your services, you shall receive, say, a statue of gold. It belonged to the church, but needs outweigh vanity. I believe it would make a pretty enough prize. Let me think about it. I can't stand God or women. What was that? Something outside? And here we have our first scripted fight.
This feels so good. I feel so free, so filled with power. Oh, I feel excellent.
What? That girl did this?
What have you done, you foul Dark One? Leave at once!
What do you think you're doing, huh? What do you mean by Dark One?
Huh. She has a fair hand with magic.
And other fair parts besides. Tell me, do I look like a Dark One to you?
Yes.
I mean, really?
Ryudo,
Yes.
beware! Evil takes forms far from foul.
Are you really one of the Dark Ones?
Huh? Ew, just the sight of this place disgusts me. This filthy statue, this church, and the scum who live here too.
Careful, Ryudo. She's dangerous. The church. Ah, what have you done?
Now I feel better. What's the big deal? It's just a rickety old church. Now, how about I obliterate this town?
Hey, what do you think you're doing? Are you out of your mind? Or are you just as sick and twisted as you look?
Uh-oh.
You're terrible. What an awful thing to say. I thought you... Well, this will tame your tongue.
Here we go. So, I put out a disclaimer at the beginning of the first video's description about a glitch in the game. The tutorial in Carbo Village here, the general store, if you take up the tutorial offer for the battle, it will force the enemy AI to skill spam. And it can make the first dungeon near impossible. You still can get through it. It's just extremely, extremely hard. And in order to fix this, you need to... Well, this is what people have claimed have worked to fix it for them. You can go ahead and save your game. It honestly doesn't matter. You don't have to restart. But then you have to close the entire program, verify your cache files, then restart the game, and it should be fixed. Now, if you're wondering why this is so important, why am I telling you this now? This is a fight you cannot win. It will end when Millennia uses a particular skill. And the thing is, if that glitch is in effect, she'll never use that skill. She'll just kill you, and then it's game over. So, in order to actually progress the storyline, you need to make sure that that glitch is not in effect. And you'll see what I mean as the fight goes on. So she's going to use something called Burn. I'm going to hope that's something that's channeled. I'm going to use Tenseiken to interrupt it. It's not. The move we're looking for, I believe, is Zap.
Tenseiken Slash!
And you can see 300 damage is nothing to her at the moment. Now Now, I believe that's the spell she'll spam non-stop if you don't actually, like if the glitch is in effect. Here comes Zap, so that's going to end the fight for us. Can I use Tenseiken? No, she's faster than me. This is the end. And even though I'm not dead, I'm just paralyzed.
Damn it! Such intense power!
Well.
Don't toy with me!
I like you. My name is Millennia. Next time we meet, I'll make you mine. Well, back this up. I'll be back. Toodles!
Well, she seemed friendly.
She can fight. For a girl.
Says the loser.
Father, I'll take you up on your offer. I want to find out for myself just exactly what is going on.
So how badly did Millennia renovate the church? Ryudo, are you fine with this? Didn't you say you don't like getting involved in matters of religion? He said I'll get to meet that Pope Zera at the cathedral. Think about it, Sky. The Pope. If we can get in good with him, we can get our hands on some ungodly amounts of loot. I'm not a newly hatched chick, Ryudo. I suspect you have other reasons for your broad change of heart. The puns are too much. Hey, there's the our client. Mr. Ryudo, sorry to keep you waiting. Here's your money. Gold statue acquired. Please take good care of Elena. Thank you for your help. Shall we go? Grandia's Cathedral is a bit of a hike, Princess. Better leave your silk slippers behind. Sure you're up to this? I must go. I do not want the others to have died in vain. Farewell, Father. Please take care. Elena, be careful during your travels. I shall pray for your safety. And I'll pray for the patience I'm gonna need. I will not be a burden. I'm quite able to fend for myself. So the songstress has spunk. Good. Let's move. I must get to Grandia's Cathedral, no matter the cost. So now, she's actually a party member. You can see she's got a prayer staff, and she actually... Do I have a mana egg? No, I don't. So the mana egg gives you... Let's go over to the magic system. Okay, how did I improve? Power up. So you can put points here to enhance your skills. We have heal and healer, restores a little, restores a lot. And in order to upgrade these, we need to spend our coins. So the white number should be like its MP, SP, whatever you want to think of the resource cost, while the blue number is referring to the amount of magic coins that are needed to level it up. So right there I spent some coins to put this at level 3, and I can't... So you can block magic, we can put an enemy to sleep. And I think I'm gonna take this one. Wow. So I don't know how much of an increase that is, but sadly I should point out these coins are shared between all characters, so that's stuff I cannot use for a different character. As for our friend Ryudo, we don't have enough special coins here to learn these yet. As for her, she still has Impact Bomb. That's kind of tempting, even though it's so damn steep. And before we leave, we're going into the store. In case you're wondering, this is the guy who will glitch your game. Do not take him up on his offer unless you want to go through the hassle of fixing the damage. And I should point out the sword that the gargoyles drop has an attack rating of 40, so it's actually considerably stronger than both of these swords. Up to you if you want to get one of them. I think I'm good. Huh. Yeah, let's just go. I don't know, well, I think that problem was originally in the PC version when it first came out. I don't know if it was in the Dreamcast or not. So there's no guarantee that it's going to get fixed, sadly. The modding community may take it upon themselves, perhaps, but there's no guarantee. What have we here? Muscle mushroom. And some of these are trapped. Did I take damage there or something? Huh. I wonder what the sound was. You can't take the rock. In case you're wondering, yes, my looting is that thorough. I'd steal the rocks if I could. And to answer a question I believe was posed by Rydense, I still don't know how to pronounce your name. The question is, why would the spiders have a move that they're not supposed to use? Fact of the matter is, I believe if you fight them now, they'll actually start to use it. Some of these mushrooms have treasure, some of them have snakes in them. Use caution when moving around here. And I gotta say, Elena's so weak. So we're gonna pop heal. In case you're wondering why I boosted that move, it's for that reason. Okay, there's no snake this time. We have loot, so I imagine this is probably a snake. Yep. Yeah, the fights are definitely harder here. Where's this magic stuff? Okay, that's actually enough to fully heal him. What is it with all the snakes? Hey, more of them. Okay, nothing there. Another snake. How many mushrooms are here exactly? An earring dropped in that fight. Well, one of the fights. Yeah, I think I probably want to put that on her so she takes less damage. And I'm also going to save here because I got a drop. Okay. Okay, the spiders themselves aren't too bad. What do we have here? Okay, since this was up higher, like that looks like the ideal one to actually have something special. Instead, it was a dud, just like that one. And probably this one. Goblin Toadstool. Okay, how do I get down there? Because that looks really suspicious. Here we go. This looks promising. Son of a... The old snake in the mushroom trick. I should have seen it coming. I can only blame myself. Mushroom cloud? Snake? No. Hey, I'll take some money. Sounds good to me. Now, where was that save? That snake is sitting there, taunting me, mocking me, making fun of my greed. I'll come back for it someday. Okay, I can hear flapping, so it sounds like one of those bird enemies is near. Could still be the one on lower ground, but this looks like the more ideal place for them to hang out. I came all this way for an antidote. Okay. Okay, Elena is level 8, so hopefully she's a little less pitiful now. Aha! 150 gold, I'll take it. And this might be our boss fight. Sky. Mind looking around a bit? No problem. Getting tired? We can rest for a little while. No, I am still alright. Don't get too comfortable. The night has many eyes. Teeth. Your children's tales are neither frightening nor amusing. Don't overdo it. We're staying here tonight. Can you stand? Yes. So is that the Geohound logo, I wonder? You calm down a bit? Pay attention next time. Alright. Anyway, what happened back at the tower? Ready to talk about it yet? I do not remember much. I believe it was a ceremony of sealing. I was to sing. I began my songs. My sisters moved to restore the seal, and then... What about the wings? What is with him and the friggin' wings? Forgive me. I do not wish to remember. Aha. We're missing something here. You must be able to remember, or did the clouds of incense fog your memory? Do you assume... Hey, I'm not presuming you know what goes on behind closed doors, sister. I'm just saying you were there. Hopeless. You do not understand. Because I'm not sophisticated enough? Because I don't fall over myself to be the first in line at the temple doors? Now you mock me. No, I've been mocking you for the last half hour. A little slow to notice, aren't we? Why do you persist in vexing me? Do you bait me to watch me suffer? Do you take pleasure in my pain? Kind of. Please, I do not need your grief, as I have much of my own. I'm surprised that you've managed to remain so naive and survive as long as you have. Is that what you think? Forget it. Get to sleep. We've got a ways ahead of us in the morning. Hey, leave some space for me. I hope you're joking. Never mind. I will sleep outside the tent. I didn't mean it that way. I hope you like sleeping on rocks. Suit yourself. So, she's finally asleep. Well, she can sleep up there on Sky's perch. I mean, he's willing to share, right? What about you, lover boy? You going to sleep? I can't. I keep seeing Elena surrounded by darkness in the tower. Nightmares, man. Don't think about it. Nothing you can do now. And I pissed her off, man. She's so perky and happy. Now she hates me. You saw her. Can't be helped. You know how the church feels about us working types. But I guess she has been sheltered her whole life. She's never seen the world outside her window. And then to have her friends die on her like that, I couldn't save them. Compassion, Ryudo? A little late for that. Your words would sound far better had they been spoken sooner. Sometimes, all I want... She has to be kept from harm, yet even now she suffers, and I cannot bear to see it. It is my duty to protect her. You're mincing your words again, Ryudo. Badly. You know as well as I that what you feel has less to do with duty than with... With what, Sky? With concern? With sentiment? That's not me. Still, I've never felt... Good night, Sky. Sweet dreams, Ryudo. So neither of them are using the tent. Well, I guess Sky is, so... Apparently he's the boss. Why did he not tell me? Ryudo, it's morning already. Good morning, Ryudo. Are you awake? Cut it out, Elena. It's too short. It's too early. Up until now. What? What is it? I'm so sorry. I misjudged you, Ryudo. I took you for just another detestable Geohound. Sky, I misjudged you as well. Please forgive me. What snuck into your sleeping bag? I am a detestable Geohound. I agree. Anyway, Ryudo, please help me get to Grandia's cathedral, and you too, Sky. And... I don't know my position exactly. Is this the way? Okay, that's where I came from. So there's two routes here. This is the lower ground. Is there any? Yes, there is. Okay, I got the money, run. The things I do for 50 gold, man. Now, can I cut this down by any chance? Okay, what did that do? Can we not get over here anymore? Could you lure them over here or something? I don't know. Is there a way to get this, or is it one of those things you have to come back for later with some sort of new ability or tool or something? as long as they're over there, I have no problem. But I have a bird here instead. And more spiders. Sublime. Aha. Now run. Cheese it. Yomi's elixir crystal. So what does the thing do? Defense plus 10, earth resistance. I'm just gonna put that on him for now. Is that thing gonna come over here or not? I don't seem to be able to cut it down or anything. Times like this, I definitely wish you could zoom out at least so you could see the terrain better. Okay, I got poisoned that fight, so I need to pop an antidote. Now, I also got another earring to drop, so I'm going to go ahead and put this on Ryudo for now. By resistance, I doubt they mean total immunity, but maybe we'll get lucky. Climbing hat. What the hell is that? So it's less for him, but more for her. 150 gold. No! A trap! Was there anything in the hole? No, so yeah, it's just a... Yeah, so there isn't really much incentive to move that one. And I think I can power up. Can I use this? No, not yet. So let's just see. Okay, I guess that's like a higher return. And I don't know what the advantage of this would be. Like, is it supposed to make it cheaper? Purple lightning unlocked. I think I'm gonna save up for hers next. I was a little curious to see what all was there. So in the event you don't want to free that chest with the rocks, this is your other way around. And fortunately these are going to seal off these shortcuts, making you take the longer way around, it seems. Potentially encountering more enemies as you go. I don't know, like, can you loosen it, or... I don't know. So I'll just take my money and be on my way. Once I reach the inn, I'll go ahead and put a break in the video. What the hell is going on here? It's like a military outpost or something? So apparently Millennia renovated this place while we were on our way or something. Forgot to check out what number she did on the church now that I think about it. Ryudo, is this a town or something? Probably the latter more than the former. Not the kind you'd want to raise your kids in. Didn't used to be like this. Today I thought we could sleep in a regular room. Well, we're gonna have to make do. Anyway, let's find a place to bunk up. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to save at the first opportunity, and then we'll stop for now. This town was a pretty lively place until I got thrashed by those monsters. Those damn monsters, how the hell did they get over that wall? They didn't have to, they came from a cave at the base of the mountain. The wall was completely useless. Yeah, I don't trust talking to him. This guy could be glitched too, I don't know. What the hell happened here? This used to be such a nice little village. You're attacked by monsters. This is all I have to sell now. Wait a second, this is the store. So even this one pales in comparison to the one from the gargoyles. The gargoyle one has 40. I don't know what she currently has, but I could definitely afford some upgrades here. Thinking I might need some of those sleep charms. So, hold on. Okay, this one's AoE. I was about to say, if this one has less power, why does it cost more? And then if you look on the left side, one enemy, some enemies. If it hadn't been for Vix, I might not have made it. Vix, huh? Yeah, good old Vix. I'll worry about finding out what's optimal off camera. Here we are. Even though this place looks shady as hell. Can I knock anything over just to teach this guy who the boss is? I guess not. So let's save and we'll pick up here next time. Until then, I'm the Hero of Light. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.